what are the planets in our solar system? So let's explore it. So let's go first before all the planets, the sun. We need the sun for the sunlight for all the plants. So the sun is a giant ball of plasma there. It's looked like a red giant, but all people say that it is a yellow dwarf. But really, it looks like a red giant now. It releases solar flares or solar radiations and burn all the planets. But planets have magnetic field. So, are you ready to go to the first planet? Mercury. Mercury, say hi to Mercury. Mercury, hi. You're the first planet. So, Mercury is the first planet in the solar system, and it is the smallest one. Because, Mercury is smaller than Mars, almost the same size, because this diameter is 1,000 kilometers and Mars is also 1,000 plus kilometers. So there, Mercury, it will be very hot during the day, but at night it's very cold out there, and you can see the night sky and gazing all the stars in there. So the orbital period around the sun there, Mercury, is 87 days, but when it spins, it will take 58 days or 1,407 hours. So are you ready to move to the next planet? Venus. Venus. Hi, Venus. Say hi to Venus if you like. So Venus is the hottest planet, we can say so, because the sun heat gets trapped in there. So Venus, the clouds are acid, and when it rains too. So we can see Mount Maat in Venus. But well, this is Venus. But the whole planet's sphere is all poisonous gas. So the orbital period around the sun there in Venus is 225 days. So when it spins, it will take 5,831 hours or 243 days, almost 1 year on Earth. So are you ready to move? So Earth, my favorite planet. So Earth is our home planet, full of trees, people, but I can see the western US is desert, which is Nevada. And this is North America, and I can see the polar cap, which is the North Pole, and I can see Greenland, the same color as the North Pole. So the largest ocean there on Earth is the Pacific Ocean, and the deepest point is Mariana Trench, located in the Pacific Ocean. So this is a beautiful planet. So the first biggest continent here on Earth is Asia. The second is Africa, North and South America, and Antarctica. Well, the North Pole is not a continent. Greenland is part of North America, which is the territory of Denmark. So this is Earth. So the orbital period around the sun, it will last 365.2 days. But when it spins, it will take 23 hours and 56 minutes. I can see one moon named Luna. So are you ready to go to the next planet? Mars. Here's Mars, our neighborhood planet. So I can see two moons named Phobos and Deimos. You can see the spot there. Those are mountains, 2 mountains that we can see. So billions of years ago, Mars was more like Earth, having water in there. I can see the northern cap, Mars. So Mars, yeah, the fourth planet, and it's starting to be cold. So, yeah. So in Mars, when it orbits around the sun, it will take 687 days. But when it spins, it will take 24 hours and 37 minutes. The rotation is like Earth because Earth is 23 hours and 56 minutes and Mars 24 hours and 37 minutes. So get ready to go to the biggest planet of the solar system, Jupiter. So hey, Jupiter, you're the biggest planet here. So I can see the red spot, the biggest hurricane of the solar system. I don't know if that red spot is the biggest one in the entire universe, the biggest hurricane of the entire universe. I don't know that. So Jupiter has rings. Jupiter has also rings. I can see those moons named Io, Callisto, Europa. Those are the moons. Jupiter has 79 moons. So, it is the king of planets, we can say so, because it's the biggest one. He's the father of everyone, I think. So, the orbital period around the sun, there in Jupiter, it will take 11 Earth years. But when it spins, it will take 9 hours and 55 minutes. Very fast. The fastest spinning in there. So, ready to move to the beautiful ring planet? Saturn. So here's Saturn, the beautiful planet. So, is Earth and Saturn beautiful? Of course. So what's the difference? Because Earth has life, full of trees, and I love the color. But there in Saturn, beautiful rings. It has 400 rings or above 400 rings. Beautiful ringlets, but those rings are made of ice chunks because billions of years ago, the chrysalis, maybe the Saturn, my theory is maybe the chrysalis would go near Saturn and then it was spaghettified by the gravitational pull of Saturn. I think more moons became the Saturn's rings. So the orbital period around the sun there, Saturn, is 20 plus years. But when it spins, it will take 10 hours. So are you ready to move that we laugh at the name? Uranus! Uranus! Haha, we laugh at the name. But I can see rings like Saturn. So Uranus is the ice gas planet. So 1 year in Uranus is very long, 84 years. So Uranus is ice gas poison. So guys, do you laugh at the name? Hit like and the subscribe button if you want to laugh at the name. But when it orbits around the sun, just what I said, it will take 83 years. But when it spins, it will take 17 hours or above. So are you ready to go to Neptune? Hi Neptune! So Neptune, I can see the blue spot. And the largest moon is Triton. So Neptune is like Earth because, well, it has no continents but full of water there. So is that the last planet? So what is the time on Neptune? The orbital period on Neptune is like 59,000 plus days to orbit. But yeah, I think it will take more years just like that. It will take 1,000,000 days, I think, or yeah. So the orbital period is like a million days, but when it spins, it will take 16 hours. So, is that it? So let's check it out. I think we're not gonna describe Pluto because we'll consider that it's not a planet because it's so small to become a planet. So, do you enjoy to explore planets?